Welcome back to another video, everyone. So recently we surpassed a pretty big milestone on the channel. The SpongeBob game system video that I did was the 500th video that I posted. Technically it's not, because back in 2015 I did delete some old Halo videos, and over the course of the last few years I have deleted one or two here and there, but it's the first time the number has reached 500. So today I thought we would take a look back at some of the channel's revolutionary moments, some of the certified classics. The cool thing is, some of you watching right now might have been here long enough to remember all of the videos that I'm about to talk about. And if that's the case, then thank you for sticking around for that long. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're new here or if you've been here for nearly the entire 6 years. The important thing is that you're here now. So before we take a look back at some of the certified classics on the PolarSaurusRex channel, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Crunchyroll. If you like watching anime or want to get into it, then Crunchyroll is definitely the place to go. I'll speak about some of my own personal recommendations later on in the video, but you can go to crunchyroll.com/polar or just click the link in the description to get a 14-day premium Crunchyroll free trial. But again, we'll talk more about that later. For now, let's get into the classics. I think it's safe to say the first ever video on the channel is a certified classic. I mean, it started the whole thing off. We have a comment here posted by Tom B 5 years ago who said, "Keep on making videos," and I have to thank him for the early motivation. I don't know if you're still watching, but you are a legend. I remember this day so well. I woke up and realized that my Facebook account automatically connected to my Instagram account, and everyone I went to school with I had on Facebook was notified about it. The problem was, it was an Instagram account for my YouTube channel, so it had all my stuff on there, and I didn't want anyone to know about all that, because back then you would get bullied if you made videos at school. So because Facebook doesn't let you unlink your Instagram to your Facebook, I had to delete my channel and my Instagram, and then I made this one on that same day. And then I posted my video on that day too, because later on in the day my HD PVR Gaming Edition 2 arrived. Still use that to this day, although realistically I do need to get an upgrade because it doesn't capture gameplay in 60 FPS. I'd say the voice reveal was a certified classic on the channel as well. I was not confident when it came to speaking in videos at this point, and you can tell.
Hey guys, Polar here, and today I've got another Rage video because last time I uploaded a Rage video you guys loved it, so
I re-recorded that multiple times because I hated how it sounded. And I'd say the face reveal is a certified classic as well. I was nervous about doing this as well, so I just did it without mentioning it. Even in the video I didn't even talk about it, I just hoped that no one would notice it, but they did. Next up we have clown hunting. This is genuinely one of the most cringiest videos that has ever been posted to this channel, but I'd say it's a certified classic. And the funny thing is, on the same day, earlier that day, I actually went for a job interview, I think, or an apprenticeship interview, and I didn't really prepare for it at all. It was a bit of a disaster. What I should have done is go on Google and practiced, interview questions, stuff like that, but no, that's not how it went. I went in there, he was asking questions with words that I didn't even know what they meant, so he would ask me a question and I just wouldn't know what to say. Probably one of the most awkward things I've ever done. I don't know why I didn't practice for it. And then I had the audacity to go clown hunting at the end of the day. Mate, you were the clown. I genuinely went out looking through my neighborhood for clowns when that trend, that whole thing was really just in America. Just picture it, I'm walking around my empty neighborhood looking for clowns that are on the other side of the globe. That whole day was just a bit of a mess. I'm not Ben from Xbox Live. Now this is a certified classic because I'm still experiencing the effects of this to this day. For anyone who doesn't know, I made a meme years ago where I pretended to be a really bad scammer on Xbox Live. It was inspired by another popular Xbox message that went viral at the time. I don't know if that one was real, but it featured the same real bad grammar, and that's what inspired mine. I wanted to make my own fake bad scammer message. So I wrote out the message, sent it to myself, and then took a picture of it. Because my gamer tag was in it, people thought it was a real scam message when the post started to spread to other pages and YouTube videos. I got so many messages because of it on Xbox, people telling me I was a scammer and that they were going to report me and stuff. I had to whip out the USB keyboard, write out a message saying, yeah, it's not me, it was just like a joke. If you go to my Instagram, you can see all my other memes as well. And I had to copy and paste it and send it to people. There was hundreds of them. But again, this still gets posted quite frequently, and I'll often check my Xbox messages and see people still going on about it. If only I cropped the meme just a little bit lower. School finds out about my channel. Now we have to include this one because this was a pivotal moment in the channel's history. I did not like this one bit because, it was the reason I deleted my whole channel last time, but this time it was alright for a little while because it was only 3 of my friends that found out about it, and you might be wondering how they found out. Well, my ex-girlfriend at the time, who didn't go to my school, she was a year older, she told one of her friends about it, and he was a year older as well, but he was still in some of my classes and some of my friends' classes, and he told my friends, and that's sort of how that happened. Now the thing is, I wasn't embarrassed with my channel or videos, I just didn't want to get made fun of by people I barely even knew. And even though they kept it a secret for a couple months like I asked them to, I knew it it wasn't gonna last forever, and by the time I left the school, pretty much everyone knew about my channel. How to make a funny meme. Now this is an important moment because this is when I began my career as a meme teacher. Followed this up with a couple more meme tutorials throughout the years, and rest is history. Just deserves a mention on there. Halo 3, but I did all the sounds. This is a certified classic because I did everything. Did it all myself. I mean, I might as well just be an audio engineer at this point. It is a little bit cringy looking back on it, but I thought it was quite funny at the time. I did one for the ending of Modern Warfare 2 as well, but I had to delete it because someone claimed it. There's a weird copyright system where YouTube detects a re-upload of your video by like comparing the visuals. And because the ending was a cutscene and looks the exact same no matter who's playing it, it allowed someone else to claim it because visually it looked similar. Which is just dumb. It's like, it's a cutscene, it's gonna look the exact same for everyone. Again, even if the video wasn't exactly the same, you can't copyright claim it. Yeah, it's the same, but I captured it. It wasn't the same though, was it? I did every single sound effect myself in that, and just for him to do that. I'm probably going to re-upload it though with a border on the video. British guy gets mad at new EU law. Oh, now this one is a certified classic simply because it spawned the wow congrats I don't give a f meme. That meme started to go decently viral if you remember earlier this year, which was pretty cool to see. And yeah, it actually came from this video. But you know what actually happened to this whole situation? If you remember, there was a time like 3 years in a row where there was a YouTube final boss fight at the end of the year. Not even just YouTube, like an internet final boss battle at the end of each year. Like in 2017, I think it was net neutrality, which I don't remember too much about. I don't remember like what they were planning on doing with it, but what I do remember is everyone complaining about it. That kind of just fizzled out. I haven't really heard anything about that since. The following year was the Article 13 thing, which this video was based on. I believe that did pass actually, but I haven't really heard too much about that since either. And then last year we had the whole copper thing where everyone thought it was the end. But we got into this year, and actually not too much changed when it came to uploading videos on YouTube. Next up we have anime in real life. This is a certified classic skit on the channel. I put guaranteed cringe in the title just in case people commented, you know, about my acting being cringeworthy. So I just shoved it in the title to stop people from saying that, because that way I said it before you. But in reality, I thought this was one of the funniest things I uploaded at the time. I still think some of the jokes are pretty good. This was probably my favorite one. I'll just play it. I'm not gonna explain it. You saved me? No. The only reason I killed him is because I'm looking for the same thing he is. And I believe you have what I'm looking for. I'm terribly sorry that it had to be this way. But you've got the red crystal that I'm looking for. And when I sell that red crystal, I will become a billionaire. Rest in peace, old man. You really think I'm dead, huh? You see, I was expecting visitors today. And when I say visitors, I mean people trying to kill me. And I prepared for this by drinking the invincible juice. Now, how about we finish things off? Looks like it's gonna be you who is resting in peace. Oh, I'm not just dead yet. I knew you would be drinking the invincible juice before I got here. And so I drank the invincible reversal juice. Now I think it's time for round 2. Ah, the red crystal. As soon as I sell this, I'm gonna make billions. So you just assumed that I was dead? Yes, I did. I thought that was like the funniest thing ever at the time. I'm pretty sure the appearance of this character was inspired by Leorio from Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, whichever way you want to say it. It seems like people correct you either way, but I watched that around the time I made this, and it's still one of my favorites to this day. And if you want to watch it yourself, I recommend checking out Crunchyroll, the sponsor of today's video. Crunchyroll is the world's largest platform for anime. It has countless amounts of titles to watch on there, with the newest episodes going up just an hour after they first air in Japan. Obviously I'd check out Hunter x Hunter, but But if you want to go with something a bit shorter than that, then I'd check out Erased, especially if you're into the whole time traveling theme. Based on the amount of times I've spoken about time travel on this channel, you could probably already guess that anime like Steins Gate are some of my favorites. All the episodes on there are professionally subtitled, and you can access Crunchyroll on all devices like Xbox, PlayStation, iOS, Android. They give a portion of their revenue to support the anime industry as well, so it's a win for everyone if you want to watch some anime. Again, you can go to crunchyroll.com/polar to get a 14-day free trial of Crunchyroll Premium, and if you really like it after that, you can go with one of the 3 tiers that they offer, whichever one you think suits you best. So yeah, thank you to Crunchyroll for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into the certified classics. The bread selfie video has to be considered a certified classic. I mean, this video is responsible for a huge growth period on the channel, and I'm very grateful for that. But most importantly, the technique still stands to this day, and I still use it. I don't think I'll ever top the Xbox 360 selfie that I did. That one was just executed perfectly. Now, we have to include the horror story videos, not just one of them, but I'd say all of them. The first one had a twist at the end that I thought was screenwriting genius. I can't play the whole thing because you have to really watch the whole like 2-3 minutes of it to really understand it, but another one had really bad editing. There was like a fight between me and myself. I just literally split 2 videos. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I need to bring them back. Now, the Shepherd video, this is a certified classic. I don't know what more I can say about that. I don't know what more I need to say about that. That one is a cemented classic. Now, I'd say the Gordon Ramsay tutorial is also a certified classic. I only did this one a couple months ago. It wasn't that long ago, but even though I was following a tutorial, I was following a step-by-step, it still turned out very bad. The pizza tasted like flour. It was just horrible. But you know, one thing that I was proud of is that it actually did look like a pizza. You know, you look at this and you think, that's a pizza. And even though it tasted like complete crap, at least it resembled a pizza and actually looked like what it was meant to look like. Well, kind of. It looked like a bad pizza, not like a particularly good one, but it was my first time making one from scratch, alright? I was just happy it looked like a pizza. The M&M's kart racing game, I think we can all agree that this deserves a spot on the list. Still wondering to this day why they made a kart racer about M&M's chocolate. I think the obvious answer is just money. I want to know how many units that game sold. Unfortunately, I don't think the figures are out there on the internet. Yeah, I've never really been able to find how many sales it made, but I genuinely want to know, like, is it in the 100,000s? It definitely can't be in the millions, especially after the reviews, because the reviews were not pretty at all. Justin did not hold back in his review. This truly horrible racing game could put you off M&M's for life. Well, anyway, there's plenty more classics on the channel too. You know, we could count the conspiracy videos. There's plenty of others. I like everything I post. I want to give you guys, you know, something I actually find funny, something I actually like. You know, I've got a whole folder of stuff that I made but I haven't posted. Maybe we'll look at that for a video as well one day. Again, if you've been here for all of the videos that I looked at, you are an OG. I thank you for your continued support. But if you haven't and you're new here, that's all good as well. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this 500th video special. I should have probably posted this as my 500th video, but that SpongeBob game system could not wait. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all in my next video.